Nothing to do. So what's up? What's new? What's going on? I so don't fuck with YouTube much, so it's pretty hard to fucking do. But here I am yet again. For absolutely no reason. Unless you got a reason. I just did it for the fuck of it, because I had nothing better to do. I don't think not enough people do this shit with YouTube. Somebody just says, fuck it, I'll go live and I don't have nothing to fucking think about. What's going on, Whiskey? How you been? How's Georgia? What are you shitting? I ain't got nothing for you. I'm just here. Georgia's peachy? You still hanging with that woman? You doing something else these days? What up, Mac? How's that ride going? Yeah, if you want something interesting, you're gonna have to feed me. Because I really don't got much else for you other than just working and living, that kind of thing. You've been at your job for a year the last week. Did you get more hours yet? Because I don't know. I ain't checked in with you in a long ass time. That was like a while ago. But you know what I was thinking, what was in my head was, let's talk about something else. To me, that'd be time to get a new job. I've been through 2 in the past 4 months. I got a damn good one now. I will say one thing. I knew I had to throw this in here somewhere, so I might as well get it done early. As I saw Chad had like some kind of pool video. So that's about the only thing I check is things that I was subscribed to before that I would like look at for like material. I'm still subscribed to him, and fucking, I see this motherfucker's like in a pool now. And here was my big thing is, how the fuck did you get in that motherfucker? Did you rent a crane? I don't know no T-bombs. But I know one thing, if my boy Dan comes up in here and you start mixing it up with him, I'll kick you the fuck out. Cause yeah, I've seen. And I know you got some like fucking hate beef with his ass. But that's on you. And I don't agree with it. If Dan Trips, any of them, I'm cool with them people. So I'm just, I ain't jumping on you. I'm just telling you to hear straight. I don't want to hear it. Just getting it out the way is all I'm doing. So we can go back and talk about what we was. Now that I got that bullshit out the way. But don't make it. Don't think it doesn't mean you can't speak freely. It's just not about that. And Whiskey, you never told me how you still hang with that woman or not. So think about them paper mills up there. What the fuck happened to Dave? Where the hell is Dave anymore? I mean, I talked to him once in a great while. And I look on Twitter once in a while and I see he's like talking to people. I don't even know who the fuck they are. I have checked your vids. I did that actually not too long ago. It's fucking funny. No wait, I haven't seen the classic ones, but I seen the ones where he sits there and fucks up with math. Give my chat back, goddammit. Fallout 76? I don't know. I gotta get a new PS4. Oh, you see Dave around here and there? Yeah, that's pretty much, the same for me. Nobody really talks anymore. I talk to Eddie once in a while. He's like living life doing his thing too. I mean, I've heard about Fallout 76, but I'm gonna have to check it out. You should have. That's exactly what you should do. Cause when Ghost was telling you you're fucking up, you should have listened to him. Oh shit! Well, fucking enjoy. And no, customs ain't gonna be fun, but enjoy that trip. Hopefully, you don't have to go too far in. You can get home soon. Fallout, this multiplayer. The one thing I did see a couple clips. It looked like you could do it in like third person instead of like first person. Cause all the Fallouts I played were like first person. I hate first person anything. Cause when you're playing first person, you can't see no shit trying to sneak up behind you. Fucking, fucking, um, with my whole sitting back and like living life shit, I don't know. I don't watch the news much, but free dick microtransactions, you can try some shit. Well, before I got on here, I did look through Twitter, and there was talk of like putting Eddie in the fucking game. I don't know if it's real or not. I ain't talked to him. But 76, that's before he was born. Well, it's a good thing you actually spelled it out, because I thought it said dick at first. Because, you know, I'm sure if you're looking for it, there's free dick everywhere. But here's something crazy for you. Totally off subject. I bought a couple Venus flytraps, right? And I've had them for about a week or so. One, my cat ate all the fucking bug catching shit off of. The other one, he got a couple of them, but not so much. I take that shit and put it in a certain spot fucking tonight. And every one of those things that, you know, got the open mouths and shit, caught something. Every last one of these fucking mosquitoes. They're fucking horrible down here. I mean, it fucking rains every day. And if you know nothing, mosquito larvae thrive in water. You know, that's where they hatch. That's where they hang out for the, you know, first, I don't know, however long it it takes from turning into a worm into a fucking flying bug that wants to suck your blood. But that's what they do. But I don't know. I figure I just put that thing near me, see what happened. And I mean, it was within minutes. Every one of them trap jaws had something. Would y'all get shy? Whiskey, you still around? You got mosquitoes in Georgia? Yeah, and I know I talked about something agricultural. Oh my, everybody got confused. I talked about something agricultural. That's fucking hilarious. I know. I know. Most people are looking for the fucking drama. Well, I don't have it. I don't give a fuck. I haven't in a long ass time. Only time I fed into it was just because I wanted to. I mean, shit. Last time I went after them fucking people, I did it merely because people kept fucking hitting me up about it. I was like, well, it'll cause some controversy and they'll have something to talk about. Did I care? No. But you gotta feed me with a little something. Or I ain't gonna have nothing to talk about unless you want me to talk about fucking fire ants and shit. We can talk more agriculture. Unless you got something good. I mean, shit. And everybody's listening to silence. How you like the sound of all these fucking bugs and fucking frogs and shit? Ever tell you one fucking came off? And see, I wasn't doing no fucking videos or anything, right? And one came off the fucking top of the fucking canopy and dropped right on my back one night. And it was one of those days I was out in the fucking sun and fucking burning up. And you know, of course, you get home, you had all that sun on the back of your neck and shit. That frog dropped, and I was like, oh, something nice and cool. And then it started. I was like, wait, what the fuck is that? Grabbed. I was like, you motherfucker. You hate Whiskey Tango, and then you do laughy faces. What's up, Danielle? Why does Danielle not pop up with? Oh wait, Danielle never had a wrench, and I can't do it with the fucking stupid phone. That's why. But we're here. We're just talking about bullshit and mosquitoes and how much I hate them, and tree frogs and how they'll drop down on you. I'm about to plug in the fucking bug killer. I see you there. I see you're there. You're still there. Ha ha. Well, maybe some things still work. Oh, did you? Well, I don't know if this channel gives notifications. Beat the shit out of me. Well, there's two things. Okay. I'll address the Danielle one first because it's quick and easy. You were never on this channel before, so I couldn't mod you. So I couldn't be like, click. You can't drive your shit. You don't have to here. You ain't even gotta like drive the car. All you have to do is like try to get in the motherfucker, and then you'll have a half a dozen in there, and it's like a fist fight. You came to the first one. Well, I did. No, that wasn't the first one. That was well after this channel was established. I told you that shit after. Yeah, so all I could do was like mod you, like do mod actions on you. It won't let me do nothing. I mean, this phone shit is for the birds, but it's all I got right now. I can't pull a Troy and like wrench everybody and then unwrench them. Because the phone company says to try to tether my phone to my laptop would cost me more money. Well, like, you charge enough as it is. Fuck you. I mean, that shit used to be free. I mean, I did it years ago. Back when the shit was new. Back when I was up north. I mean, how long ago was that? it had somewhere 2010 or 2011. I had that fucking, what the fuck was it called? That G2. That G2. And I tethered it to my fucking laptop just to say what's up to people and shit. Because it was like a hurricane came through, it like knocked out the power, knocked out everything else. Then when the power came back after like however many days, then I had power, so I could charge everything up, but I couldn't like talk to some people because some people were on the internet, so I had to, I had to tether it to the phone, and I did it that way. Your trap phone? What the fuck is a trap phone? Or are you talking about track phones? Oh. Your phones for your hoes? Oh, you got hoes like that? Is it... Does whiskey get to enjoy your hoes too? Or is that just, no, babe, I love you, but you can't have my hoes. Hoes and different area codes. So that pretty much means anybody you fucking met on YouTube. Like whatever number Troy's been trying to dox for like a year. I don't know, he's having a great bromance with Anticorp, isn't he? I was about to say, I don't even watch nobody's shit no more. I'll just like flick on YouTube and look through the thumbnails and the titles and I see this and that. And it's like, I'm taking a piss with Anticorp. I'm taking a shit with Anticorp, shit like that. I'm like, God damn. Why you gotta, why not just like make up an interesting title? Oh no, wait, you're fucking drunk. I mean, it's funny and sad at the same time. It's like, I got a friend. Because Anticorp ain't making his shit like that. You glad he had fun? Yeah, I'm glad he had fun too. But man, I don't know. It just seemed like very desperate to fucking stream. You know, like fuck, just hang out, have a good time. Maybe like make some cool videos and then just be done. It's like I want every minute. You went out by yourself tonight. Steve said, for fuck's sake. So what? So you staying down? And so are you in Georgia or Chicago right now? Because I saw your Twitter, and you said something about you wanted some Chicago shit. I don't know if you're going back and forth still or whatnot. I don't know. I'm out of the loop. Nobody tells me shit, which is fine because I really didn't have time for it anyway. Oh, you're okay. Oh, so you just like bass. Hey, y'all cool with that? That's great. Fuck it, might as well fucking explore the shit. There's nothing wrong with fucking visit. I mean, it's not like you don't have family up there. I'm getting my vehicle in the next few weeks. It's gonna be good. Oh, they have emissions in there? Well, I hope you don't need to see a doctor about something fucking serious. But emissions? Shit, yeah, I had to deal with that up in fucking Maryland, man. Fuck that bullshit. You ain't gotta do that shit down here. I used to hate emissions tests. They were brutal. And it's like, well, your fart sensor is totally fucked. Oh, yeah, well, fuck you. Like, why don't you pay for it? You're the motherfuckers that want to test for it. Oh, what? You hate me talking to Lydia? She can take her JT panties only and get the fuck out of here with it. Like what? Like one of them fucking like cargo van or like a fucking work van? Because I mean, work van. It's nothing in the back. You took a mattress in that motherfucker. Sleep on that shit. Yeah, you're looking for that shit you can throw an actual bed in. Yeah, you can live in it, but it's gonna make your back hurt like fuck. You ain't even talking about hotels. You talking about motels. That's most fucking them little holes in the wall. But they ain't hotels, they're motels. Hotels actually has room service and shit like that. Motels is your fucking Motel 9 of the fucking week. What's up, Ghost? How you liking this weather? Does it rain this much in Miami? You and Ghost need to meet halfway? Mm. Halfway. What is halfway between Atlanta and fucking Miami? Is it here? No, it had to be north of me. Oh shit, you be in Orlando? Well, you'll be coming past me. What the fuck did Lydia say after him? Ocala. That's Olga's house. That bitch, I still can't stand that bitch. I ain't even talked to her in fucking however. I can't stand that bitch. I've seen no beans. Everyone hates her now. I hated her fucking like a year ago. First time I talked to her. Can't stand that bitch. Condescending, stuck up motherfucker. There you go. I changed my screen. You can look at like some rainbow looking shit. Cause I ain't holding this motherfucker. If I had my stand out here, it'd be a little different. But I don't even know where I put that thing. Well, I thought she was a bitch. I mean, everybody else liked her. Oh, no shit. I might be down for that shit. If the money's right. Because I should have the truck by then. I was about to say, Ghost ain't but what? Maybe about an hour or two from me. In Orlando, shit. How long did it take me from Orlando to here? What was that, like another 4 hours? Oh, shit. I don't mind going somewhere and doing something fun. That's if Ghost is down with it. But I bet you I'll drink both of y'all under the table. And I'll have a designated driver. How about that? I say something about having a designated driver. Nobody say shit. Oh, there you go. He said unblock his number. And Steve still trying to get it out of you. Steve, it ain't working no more. Start loving on her again. But you know what it really is. Steve stuck up there at BFE. Fucking like, where the fuck are you from, Steve? Like Connecticut or one of them ones? You can't get out that motherfucker, ain't got no ride. I feel you, but it sucks. Oh, so you went to a concert and then now you're like, oh, I want to drive around. You must be a headache of a fucking woman to be with. But this is YouTube. I can go get a beer and let you entertain yourselves for a hot minute. Alright, what was said in my absence? Nothing. Oh, you do entertain, you're hilarious? Nah, I mean, shit. Yeah, it'd be cool to hang out with you, but I'd love fucking get with Ghost, talk about old bands and shit. I mean, shit. Me and that man could probably sit there and talk about fucking music for hours. Oh, the pumpkins are coming down there? I gotta get the truck first. Unless you're talking to her. Oh, the good shit. The old shit. Yes, it is, Steve. The group that made him famous. Oh, what the fuck? How can you not want to go to fucking concerts? First three albums are fucking great. Fucking after when he wanted to be a fucking prick. And that's when his shit got all mainstream. I mean, that was the thing about, back then, and like the grunge movement and every fucking thing out, the alternative that became alternative, because there are many movements going on at the same time and they all got considered alternative, was the fact that, fucking, it was a great time fucking to be alive. Well, Billy Corgan isn't the kid he was then, because he was a kid. I mean, go watch, Today's the greatest the day I never knew. Yeah, he was nothing but a kid, and he sang like a kid. I mean, he was a high pitched squealy fucker. Billy Corona. No, I like it better. We got to rename him now, Whiskey. We got to rename him Billy Corona. That's his fucking name. I mean, that's the thing. Fucking Ghost keeps saying he's a huge Alex Jones fan. I'm like, hey, Steve, he likes Alex Jones. You'll love him. Sounds about the smartest choice. And of course, Lydia has to come in with a sarcastic comment. Of course, you gotta come in with a sarcastic comment. I'm aware of Billy. Are you? Are you really aware of Billy? How aware are you? Yeah. Steve, sometimes the shit you say is funny as shit. But I know that's how you young people talk now, but it's funny to me because I'm old. Oh yeah, he is. Fucking Billy is fucking smart as shit, but when he starts comparing himself to Cobain and shit like that, I'm like, yeah, you're kind of down a peg. You didn't quite make it as far as he did. And that's not even bringing the whole fucking, aftermath of death thing into it and all that is no, none of, like Siamese Dream, well, one of the best albums ever, never sold as much as fucking Nevermind. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. That's exactly what I'm saying, Ghost. I mean, shit. It's like as soon as he got pissed at James, I don't know how you pronounce his fucking last name, Iha. You know, the Japanese dude. It was, oh, you can't do this no more. And now that they got cool again, oh, now we can do this. Hey, doesn't mean talented people aren't fucked up in the head. I mean, since I mentioned Cobain, I mean, shit, he was a fucking huge fucking junkie. And oh, that fucking movie that came out, that little documentary a fucking few years ago. Yeah, that made it look worse because they showed him all doped up with his wife and his child. It was bad. I mean, they're not hating on the man. It just, damn. Because he was fucking trashed. Oh, he's from Chicago. Hey, well, next time you go to Chicago, get me one of them fucking, get me some of them, fucking, them Chicago chili cheese dogs, because I hear they got something else. Welcome back, Daniel. But yeah, give me one of them chili cheese dogs. The way they do hot dogs and shit, and, well, okay, fine. And give me, like, a Chicago hot dog. Just straight up Chicago style. Now you just said it. You said Chicago style. Because I'd like to see how they fucking do things in Chicago. Because back like 10 years ago when the Travel Channel was doing all that shit and you didn't get to see shit and you start seeing how other people eating in the other side of the world, I was like, shit, I want to try that. Oh, he has a restraint in Chi-Town? Yeah, that's the thing. I want to try that relish. Because that relish, it looks like it almost glows, don't it? So I said something about chili cheese dogs first. It's just, I like them motherfuckers. Who the fuck is Manum Zuzus? That's something I ain't never heard. You had to clue me in. Oh, okay. That's his place. Hey, Michael Jordan's there. Well, he's in good company then. I mean, when I was a teenager, Jordan was the shit. Actually, before that, when I was at elementary school, it was like Jordan versus Bird. But Bird retired in what, like in the early '90s? I mean, they even had a video game we used to play about a Jordan versus Bird. Teabag shop? He's got a teabag shop? Oh, I know. That's the thing about people like him that survived and whatnot. They still trying to live that shit. Yeah, I was at Lem Bias's house. Another thing, it was a long time ago. And no, I wasn't stalking. I was there. It was being built. And he died before it got finished. And it was his house back home, not his house in Chicago. He was having a house built. You love teabagging hot water? Well, good, because if you were doing anything else, it'd mean you had nuts. Oh, your bestie, your bestie. I hate that word. I hate that word for personal reasons, but it has nothing to do with you guys. It has to do with other people, and has nothing to do with YouTube. Motherfucker, you're in love with Lydia. But another man got her faster than you. We already talked about that, Lydia. He's not doing any of that. He has not done it once tonight. Oh no, this crazy ass shit with the phone and everything. I ain't got no mods. If I gotta shut somebody up, I gotta do it myself. You're right, Whiskey. And I hope he sticks to his word. I think he needs to love on Danny more. Not Dan, but Danny. You know you're a psychopath. Yeah, well, be a psychopath, but be it on other people. And whatever you do, don't piss me off. Because I'm not in the mood for it. Oh, I know Steve is harmless, but god damn is he relentless. Now, I'll tell you what, alright, let's get real for a minute. What I think Steve need to get relentless on is getting a fucking girlfriend. You know. Put that, all I think is that energy, because Steve got that energy to hate on people and shit, is flip that shit. Turn that shit into getting a girlfriend. Not online. Not on YouTube. Especially not on YouTube. Because there's a lot of missile twisters on YouTube. No, I'm not trying to defend you, Lydia, but yes, you were one. But, in real life, I mean, get back out there. Get back on the scene. Like a sex machine. And yes, I just quoted a song, but that's what you gotta do. Did he blackmail her? I haven't kept up with that fat motherfucker. Every time I see his streams on, when I'm not at work and I'm bored, because I'm like waiting for a ride or something, ding 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 ding, and he's I really don't care what he says. I mean, I know Michael's little fucking, because I clicked on it tonight. His little friend, that the fake me out singer or whatever it is, was like trying to boost. They're like hanging out and just trying to boost him. It's whatever. I don't know. That kid behind the camera shit is fucking old and retarded. I don't know. Probably because he trolled. He probably trolled her, and now he's just talking shit. Because I went down there and Charlie looked like an ass. And what he doesn't never get is they both look like dumb fucks every time. Tina is a different monster altogether. Hopefully she's enjoying her time off of YouTube. I mean, shit. I don't know. It's people, they talk. I mean, it's like any circle. I mean, have you ever been to school? It's the same shit. It's just like school. That's what YouTube is. It's just like school. Except we're over here in the part where, nobody cares right now. Oh, I know. And his shit will catch up to him. I mean, it's slowly happening, and it will. Oh, but I know you watch John Like a Hawk. You should know. That's it. Whiskey, I'm surprised you watched it. Mm. Did I turn my camera on? Yeah, I did. I can kick it back off. So what the fuck you need to see my face for? I have never been. No, wait. I tried to talk to him one time. I was never pro him. I just wanted to get what his side was, and when it became obvious, I cared less. Well, I don't know. Fucking 500-pound motherfucker. 3 kids. Yeah, it's probably pretty tight. It's not like he lives in a mansion, but I mean, just common sense tells you that. Oh yeah, you saw that shit. It was late, so you watched it. I know. I'm kind of like you, Whiskey. I've just kind of lost interest in all of it. I will watch something if I'm bored. Hey, what's going on, Lonnie? Now, see, Lonnie got the wrench when I still had a computer. Or had a computer that was connected to the internet. Well, both. Well, he says his music. Well, I don't know what the fuck he says now, to be totally honest with you. I know what he used to say. But I don't give a fuck. I've never heard of her having a job or anything. Oh, trying to get a puzzle finished? Well, maybe that makes them money. I mean, I know you can make money off this shit. But the shit they talk about, I don't know if you can make that kind of money. I mean, maybe that's all they make. I don't fucking know. You need like somebody, that cares enough to like make precise fucking calculations on what they do. But it sure as hell will never be me. Don't start with that oh shit, Steve. Remember, I can still smack you myself. Or are you looking for the timeout? You gotta give me a few more O's before you get that. You want Gov to come back? Gov disappeared. I haven't talked to him in I can't remember how long. Well, there was fun back then. But Gov was mighty scared of a lot of things. Well, I do miss talking to the man sometimes. But when somebody gets demonized and then blah 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 blah. And at the time, I knew I had to distance myself from it. I mean, in all reality, when I finally got what the fuck it was all about, shit, I'd have been like, yeah, I showed the bitch my dick. What, you didn't like it? But I mean, if I was him, Tommy Patty, that guy was fucking a stupid bulldog looking motherfucker. But what? He was stupid enough to be funny though. But it ain't funny no more. And that's the thing. Oh, what, Alabama TCB? Nah, he never kissed ass to get back in. That's one thing I'll give fucking Go. But fucking Tommy Patty, oh my god, I couldn't stand that guy. He was. I don't know if he was truly racist, but he did racist shit. Like a lot of it, and I refuse to associate with him. I mean, like when I was over there hanging with those people, I refused to deal with him. Because I caught him in some shit. Where do you think Mickle Wright comes from? I mean, Steve, you know it just as well as I do. Oh, fat boy ain't never gonna show receipts. He went from Christian to probably to fucking atheist just to fucking think he was getting somewhere from it. Well, there you go. I don't really care about that bunch. I mean, shit, it's been fucking how long? I want nothing to do with them again. I know, every so often there's gonna be some kind of jab thrown at me, but nobody fucking mentions it to me anymore, so I can care less what they say. I do. The one thing I will say is when he calls somebody black tooth, and I said this shit before, maybe you ought to look next to you in bed. You call her that too, and that's it. And maybe you should just think about it. Maybe you ought to leave it alone. Cactus doxed you as Wheezy? Oh, did he? What the fuck? I mean, I know he's a whack ass motherfucker. I mean, guy started talking shit, mad shit about me, and I know nothing about him. Merely other than I've seen pictures and somebody called him Nick. That's about all I know about him. I don't care about him. I've listened to him once or twice. Either time he's all, he's just, it's more like the dude is a better like a guy you bring into a stream, not the guy to be there the whole time and like do like a little rant or something. I don't know. I don't care about this shit. I've heard whiskey talk too. What's up, fire dude? You old some bitch. How's Toys R Us? Are they all closed now? I mean, come on, y'all. Fire dude, shut up. Now you gotta start singing. I don't wanna grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Everybody tell him that. Because I don't remember the rest of the song, but I bet you I can get him to fucking post the whole fucking thing. If I terrorize him enough. Hey, motherfucker, where are my G.I. Joes? I didn't get the good ones in 1984. And I feel like I got to give somebody shit for fucking recompensation. You're right, Steve. You're not gonna get nowhere talking about them. Shit, this thing isn't auto fucking scrolling. Fucking piece of shit. You bought your drone half off at Toys R Us? I don't like fucking drones. Dan Ellie? Fire Dude's dream job is gone. Oh, of course, Lydia was like, I work at Toys R Us. No, fuck this bullshit. I don't get enough of a discount. I wanted a 75% one. I heard that shit like years ago. The KB was coming back. Yeah, right. You know, KB was where I first saw a Teddy Ruxpin, and it tripped me out. Oh, now you think it's personal. It ain't personal. He got it when I still was working on my computer. That's back when you used to be absent all the time. What are they gonna come back as? KB. What the fuck? KB Bar? Well, I'll go back then. Yeah, Teddy World's a Wonder. Yeah, that motherfucker. That Teddy Ruxpin motherfucker. That motherfucker had that tape in that back. And I tell you what, if you bashed him in the face in fucking KB, that motherfucker be talking some fucking wild shit. He go into another fucking language and shit. He be like, oh, it's like he like learned Japanese and could cuss you out and shit. I worked at Blockbuster too. Eat a dick. Well, my Blockbuster didn't throw that shit out. I took that shit home before I got old. Oh, that's what we used to have that fucking shit on there when I worked Blockbuster. Be kind, rewind. See, I guess I was like before late Blockbuster, cause I worked there in what 97 for a couple of months in between, better jobs and fucking. I mean, the first part of my morning I'd spend rewinding fucking tapes. I wasn't stealing. I was fucking, we're going to have to throw this shit out tomorrow. Do you want to disappear? Yeah. All right. Watch this. Manager was cool with it. You can't steal when they give you permission. Now, she stole, that's on her. Use the dumpster type by the local bar. Motherfucker, you should have been up north. I could have hooked you up. And you wouldn't have to dealt with a dumpster. Well, at least for a couple months, or shit, I don't know. How old were you in 97? And you were charged of theft and all the high dollar shit? That's how they do. Dumpster time is not being filed. You goddamn straight. Fuck that bullshit. It better be somewhere good. Ban Steve for calling a pedo a god. Who the fuck's the pedo he called a god? They don't have good chargers. I didn't steal. When I get told, yeah, you can take the shit, it'd have been called just like come around the back when I'm getting ready to throw shit out. I could have told him what days and what not. It would have saved him fucking dumpster diving. That's what I meant. You break any charger, 45 or $5. Oh, now I see why he's talking about fucking chargers. Because you fucked up all his chargers. You probably got like some fucked up, like, retarded phone or something. He's probably GameStop's most hated customer. He might be. I don't know. The way he gives people shit on here, I can only imagine what he'd do to somebody in fucking public. How dare you charge me $69.99 for the new game? Yeah, I ain't never going to Five Below the way you talk. Of course, I don't think there's one around here. Yeah, go dumpster diving, but I want video. I want video of that shit. You ain't got to put it on YouTube. I want to see it. Take it and send it to Whiskey and beg Whiskey to give it to me because I want to see you in a dumpster. I just want proof that it's real, and I'll delete it right away. I just want to see that it's real. And no, I won't copy it or save it or any of that dumb shit. I just want because I'll laugh. You're right. I'd hate to be fucking Steve's enemy in real life. That motherfucker's relentless. There's a 5 foot low in the same place you work. Alright, motherfucker, you need to go start harassing the shit out of them. Apparently they're shitty. You know, do some good for the world with your harassness. Come on now. And make America great again. Ain't you a Trump supporter? Make America great again. The only time I ever had to dumpster dive is when I worked in a crab house. I mean, this is back when I was a fucking teenager and I had to go stomp shit down. I mean, goddamn, that was like fucking how many years ago? Oh, and that one time I was working that was when I was a little younger, and I was working at Crab Feast for the senior citizens, and the old lady lost her special fork, and I dove in there and tried to get it for her. At GameStop, you gotten death threats? That nigga jump at GameStop? I told you he was a dick. Oh my god! I mean, the story comes true right in the last two things he said. You're a dick, Steve. You're a dick. Starbucks has food now. Are you fucking serious? Oh no, Whiskey. You're 100% right. Who the fuck would want to hang out in a dumpster? Now, if there's something on top of it, it's great. But you know what? What Ghost was saying, though, I mean, middle school age, shit. Free shit everywhere. You know, there ain't like no foodstuffs in that bitch. There ain't nothing nasty in there. I mean, where you go get a couple boxes of candy and like a ton of free fucking movies and fucking shit? That would make sense to a fucking middle school age kid. Shit, I'd have done it. I'd have done it 1,000 times over. But talking about now, of course not. But that's the time frame. He's the most stuck up redneck you ever met. Clothes, packaged food. Don't need to go. God damn, she busts your balls hard. What the fuck? You're right. The first sign of being pregnant is denying one. You notice Whiskey got quiet for a hot minute because he's thinking about how to answer this shit. I want proof. I'll even settle for a picture. Panther 40, where the fuck did that come from? If that was actually Whiskey, because they sound nothing alike. I mean, Southern accents differ from person to person. Stream it? Well, that's up to her. Is Troy streaming? I don't know. Hi, Troy. If you're talking shit about us. I never know who he's mad at any given day. Shit, one time he got mad at me fucking, you're friends with trolls. And I'm like, whoa, I was asleep when he did it. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, motherfucker, apparently I'm better than that because I made you fucking channel. I'm gonna go fucking take a leak and fucking get a beer. I'll see you guys in a second. Oh, and unlike Troy, you can cross out your face. Apparently y'all still talking. I'm coming. What the fuck y'all talking about? I'll take that. What is it? Oh, there's whiskey. I think whiskey is like the creator of Fortnite or something. Oh, good for that. That guy James S is saying what? You're gonna. Oh fuck! I'm way behind. Y'all been chatting like a motherfucker. Oh, you know Eddie's never gonna make the cover of Fallout. Ah. Leo Whiskey's like, I pretend if you're caught in a dumpster. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know that bitch. She's staying in my fucking garage. Oh, Walmart fire dude's gonna go for it. He's going fucking full on. Level 6 mission and you're a newbie. Shoot the shit. What the fuck is that? Eddie used to talk about that shit, and I was like, what the fuck is it? You're subbed to all the weirdos. That whiskey is Panther 40. Damn. Truthfully, Trisha, I remember her. That's the one that got on Dr. Phil for fuck, because Savage tormented her even though she was like trying to troll people with a snotty ass self or some shit like that. And then yellow talking to yourselves. Fuck. Who's MFW? Savage is doxing people? I don't know. I don't know much about what Savage does. I was about to say, I haven't like kept up with her in like forever. It's fucking, I don't even know who the hell that is. Fuck you and your coffee. I don't like coffee. I never have. I think it tastes like shit. You can doctor up however you want to. Still tastes like shit. Well, y'all are talking about people I don't even know. Now I know about pudding, but get the pudding. Fucking Bill Cosby. Pigal. Who the fuck is Pigal? You talking about Pagel? Jeffrey Pagel? I ain't even thought about that motherfucker in ages. I didn't realize he was still around. I don't. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one, Whiskey. I just don't give a fuck. One turned on me and didn't tell me after she said some different shit earlier in the day. The other one, but no, we squashed that shit, so I can't really fucking hold that against her. But the other one, I never had no really any ties with him. He used to show, and that was alright. I mean, I'll say hello to the motherfucker, but I don't really care one way or another. I don't watch fucking Cal Patty. I know he's got a nastier name for me, but I don't give a fuck. I don't even understand his fucking names to begin with. It's like, yeah, it's like trying to fucking learn algebra. So that's what she does nowadays. That's the thing is half this shit, I don't even know who these motherfuckers are talking about anymore. There's a legitimate question. And don't bash him for it. Actually answer the man. I'm just as curious as he is. Okay. I get you. But now I'm curious. Yep. That's an honest opinion. Say what? I don't know. Ask Lydia. Well, in all reality, she'll probably say it. She's probably thinking about what she's going to say. And I need to see Danielle's comment because I didn't see that one. I don't hate her at all. I just don't keep up with her. Yeah, I don't hate or like the people she's talking to or about or whatever else because I don't know who the fuck that is. But I heard she doxed somebody. So Havana's bad now too? I guess there's a few of us lost on that one, but they just said it. Like before you came back. They just said who the fuck is Ms. something or other. Man, I don't know who that is. There you go. Thank you, Danielle. Can't wish that mod status on you in my head to get it to stick, because I've been trying. Space Force. You're losing me, Steve. Oh, I know. I did. Because it was like a less than a minute shit. And I watched like the 3 more before that. because it was less than a minute of shit. So I had enough time after I was waiting. When I was waiting for my ride, I don't know what the fuck his issue is. He's like, I don't know what his deal is. You see how she okay. Trump Space Force? Oh, I haven't kept up with that. Sounds like more fucking, smoke in the fucking air. Maybe he ought to make 6MS. He was just a kid, but 6MS was fucking very tactical. I mean, but 6 wasn't fucking bad. What the fuck is that word? Let me try to pronounce it. Fwagod. Or how the fuck do you pronounce an X in that shit? But you loved Brown Bag though, Lydia. You did. Don't lie now. How are we talking about Steve? Is he Havana? Hmm. Say what? Oh, that was a bad fucking defense to that one. Yeah, but that's some fucked up shit. Oh, I know, Danielle. You're kind of out of loop on this one a little bit. Now Ghost is getting pissed. Cause yeah, I don't approve of anybody doing that bullshit. I don't. I never approved it. Never have approved anybody doing that bullshit. That kind of bullshit or the other kind of bullshit. But that's the thing. Young people will do what they do when they're fucked up. I think I understand where that. It just like what is that? What does that say about you? What does that say? Don't say nothing good. I mean, wishing death on a fucking child, especially a young child. I don't see it disliking him, liking someone at this point. He used a valid fucking point, and the way you're saying it is it means it's true that he did do it. I mean, I disassociated myself with him a long time ago when I realized he was a kid. You haven't seen proof? Oh, that's the one because I heard about somebody talking shit about Annie Corpse Kid. No, people have been talking about this shit. I've seen it. People have been talking about it. See, even though I ain't around anymore that much, I've even heard about this. I didn't know who it was, but I heard somebody did it. I mean, shit, I think I heard it from Annie Corp. And that's back when, I was still in touch with people. That's when you're going way too fucking far. And what are you gonna say? This is the youth of now? No, somebody needs to step in and do something. Fuck you and your shoe nice. Yes, Danielle. Yeah. It's coming from the YTDC. But I've been absent on all communities, so I'm getting a little bit more clarity now. No, that's fucking way too fucking far. I hope he learns how to shut his mouth, because you ought to fucking learn that shit before you had a grade school. I mean, that's the thing is, there's some things you just don't do, and people do that shit now, and it ain't cool. But you know what? It's shit like that that makes me glad that I'm fucking old. We didn't have that fucking problem. Now we just have it now. Just ask Steve. You ask him. I don't care. I'm 40 fucking years old. I've been a man my whole fucking life. What are you saying? I think he streamed with him. I think he fucking said it. If he streamed with him, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how it happened. Still fucked up. My shit. I don't know. He wasn't around since he was. Was he around since he was like 12? I mean, that was like a year ago. That would make him 13. Somebody need to teach that boy something. Sid, there's things you just don't do. That's one of them. I don't agree with that kind of shit. That's what, like when I first met Six, and I said, Did you do that shit? And he's like, no. And he was like, prove I did it. And I was like, well, everybody told me it was you. And he was like, no, it wasn't me. But he's like, but if you got the proof it's me, put it right here. And I didn't have it. But a lot of trolls are after a lot of people, so it is what it is. And they'll do what they do. And that's the thing, is people think it's certain people doing things. No, there's a lot of people that don't say shit to anybody else, or they have like 5 accounts and they fucking do shit. I was about to say, I know he used to follow me. And I have seen him on this channel before, so yeah, he could be here. So, should I give him the old man speech? Nah, I wouldn't do that shit. That ain't my style. I'm gonna say is, you talk like that, you a pussy. You ain't never been in a fight in your entire life. You ain't never seen what the real world's all about. What's out there? What you can get, or what can get you. When you taste a little of that fucking bite, your big fucking mouth will fucking disappear. You think I'm lying? Try it for yourself. Well, I can understand that, but maybe he ought to get a bully to punch him in the face if that's what the fuck his problem is. Some people feel entitled. Did you ever think that maybe he was rich? Just like most of these people on here, other than us guys. They all come from good families with, good backgrounds. And this and that. Come on now. I mean, I've been telling you guys like forever. It's the rich versus the poor. Always has, always will. But people want to like throw everything else out as an excuse to fucking fight. But that's what it is. Rich people are fucking scum. They'll never learn. Because they'll always be what they have always been. Because you met a person that had been president that ever fucking came from nothing? No, you haven't. Because the last one that did it was over 100 years ago. And Mr. Politician could fucking confirm it. If he knows his shit. But the way the shit was founded, if you look in I mean, you can even go back to the Articles of Confederation and see where they adopted shit and from that into the Constitution and blah blah blah. I'm not gonna make this long because this is boring stuff. Any man should be able to fucking go to president. There you go, made it short. Told you I'd make it short. So, snotty rich kid wants to hang with drunks and fucking have it, and do whatever he wants. But it sounds like Lydia got fucking like fucking catfished almost. I mean, it's not even like catfish. It's more like she believed this shit. Don't know who that is. Troy. Why the fuck are we talking about Troy? Why would anybody be pissed at you? No, she was talking about one thing, I was talking about another. I was talking about you believing Havana, or believing in Havana, and I think she's talking about, where the fuck y'all were talking about. Slayton sisters, who the fuck are they involved with? You tell me. No, apparently y'all having girl talk. Fucking weirdos. Yeah, I am a disaster. Oh my god. I just walked into fucking Chick Talk. Are you fucking kidding me? Who the fuck is Amberlynn? Well, he ought to be shot. Thank you, boys. Oh, god damn it, I gotta pull the other one up so I can answer it. Clinton came from basically nothing. Oh no, what Hillary did, so that he married into rich. And he didn't have shit, but he got shit. Cause he got backed. Now here's a fun thing. I did vote for his ass. Back in the 90s. It was like the first time I voted. Steve didn't block you. He ain't saying much. He just said something about he might have blocked you. I don't know. He's probably fucking around. Well, that's all you see is the big girls. Where the fuck are them things that make... Might help if you voted. I mean, shit, Roosevelt got in for how many terms? He loves Trump, did he? Oh, okay. I now see what you're saying, Daniel. That's the thing is, and I don't know if Whiskey can join me in this or not. I don't believe in Republicans or Democrats because, Steve, all right, let's throw it down to you this way. Read the history of the Electoral College. They've been I mean, back in the day, they were banning political parties. Oh, and if you read up on it enough, if you studied politics as much as you used to, you go further with it. And what you'll find is that both political parties are funded by rich people. They were established by rich people. Well, they might have been started with fucking like paupers, but rich people took it over. They own the shit. I mean, when somebody becomes president, well, there's also a president of that party. And you don't ever question who the fuck has to answer to who. But you want to believe in a political party. But I know back in the day, you say you believe in freedom and things like that. Don't believe in some kind of stupid party. I mean, your hero Trump. Just to speak of one, he did not want to fucking run fucking Republican, but he had to because it was the only way. Would you want to do that if you really wanted to make a difference? Would you want to have to settle to conform to a party's politics just to try and do what you want to do? They're corrupt. That's just my opinion. But you're fully allowed to believe whatever you want. What I will say about that is, y'all want to talk about the greatest presidents? The greatest presidents that ever lived, and I'm not talking about what, history, calls the greatest presidents. The greatest presidents that ever lived have been dead for a long time. And I'm not dogging Trump either. I'm not dogging him by a long shot because you never know. He's still in office. He might do something at some point in time. But I haven't believed in these presidents in a long time. That's just my own personal opinion. Oh, Washington is fucked as fuck. I mean, here's the other thing. Here is the other thing. Is everybody thinks the president runs the fucking country and nobody looks at fucking Congress. Nobody looks at Congress. You want to make a change? That's where it starts. I mean, I've heard it for fucking 30 years. About how, the president is everything. Nobody ever talks about Congress. No, you're not alone, Danielle. Yeah, you're right, Whiskey. Fucking, he is populist. Trump has his own agenda, but he's not going to be able to do it. He's only going to be able to do whatever the Republican Party lets him do. I mean, the whole idea of people being free enough to make clear choices with their own, with their own fucking ideas, that's long gone. The way I see it is the president is nothing more than a puppet. And Congress can get away with murder. When I read an article, and now I see like white supremacists are fucking running for the shit. Watch who runs for Congress. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, it's out there. You think I'm bullshitting you? Go look it up. Some of them are already in, or they're like nominated, and they're like ending up on white supremacist shows. Now, of course, we're all in different states and everything else, so we can't affect everything. But it's something to think about because they're all aligned with these political parties. It's just something to think about. Everybody takes everything as face value. I mean, you don't really know nothing until you fucking look deeper. I did for years. And then what I found was a very ugly truth. Oh shit. And why it keeps popping up is because y'all keep talking. It's just showing me the same thing. SCOTUS. What the fuck was SCOTUS? I don't know all the abbreviations. It's going to take me a minute to catch up because apparently y'all been talking. I'm fucking behind. That's what I thought too, Danielle. Because of the economy. Oh yeah, he is better than fucking Hillary. Right? See, me and you fucking think a lot alike, fucking Whiskey. And now fucking he's a troll guy. Wow, you like Trump for trolling. Well, that's a great idea. Yeah, you're doing me funny. I'm just fucking with you. You're gonna stare at recent comments. They're not that scary. And ain't nobody gonna fight. Oh, Supreme Court. I got you. I don't believe in detention centers or concentration camps. I think illegals should be ejected and should have to come in the right way. There is a system for that. I understand things are hard in other countries, but, go through the process. Somebody steps over it, well, then deal with it. But then, there's also, all right, let's throw this out there, and it's something I was thinking about not too long ago is, we used to be the country 200 years ago about bring us your poor, you're hungry, no, it wasn't even quite 200, or was it? 2000, I don't know when they fucking said it, but nah, it wasn't 200. But, somewhere in there, it was over 100 years ago. Somewhere in there, bring us your poor, blah, 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 blah. And you're poor, you're hungry, tired, and this country was founded on immigrants. It's just, we got mass flooded with them. And I don't like our culture being into forced change, but I mean, it's a really touchy subject. I, you know, I mean, it's like such a touchy subject. But I do think people should come in the right way because there is a system for that. But the thought that comes into my head is, when the country was getting founded and everything else, they were dumping people in by the shipload. From other countries. I mean, in all reality, we're all a country of immigrants. Well, I wouldn't have thrown no food at nowhere. No way, you're wrong. If I was angry, I would have thrown the fucking turkey leg too. But not about that. Because I really don't do politics. I mean, when it comes to politics, it's like the rich decide, the rest of us deal. I mean, shit. I mean, you want to talk about government? We're still living under the same government that swore that all those taxes that they started from World War I. Sales tax, income tax, shit like that. It would recede after World War I. Guess what never happened? They needed money for the war effort. And now it seems like they're just making up wars to fucking just to fucking keep people shut up. That's the thing. You said that name, liberal. You're poor what? You know what I'm talking? Oh yeah, I'd have fucking taken that. I'd have gone over that fucking turkey leg and fired it right at his head. Let that fucking meat bust off right upside his head. Be like, now what, bitch? Like, you want to act like an ass? Now you get it back. What did Lydia say? Oh, well, your parents are Polish. You should have just fired at his head, Danielle. Tell you, 5 second rule, you could have let that 5 seconds go and then just like picked up and be like, you know what? Bow! Like, bad time to fucking bring it up, motherfucker. Oh, I know. I'm like every other family. There's hardcore Democrats, hardcore Republicans, and I don't believe in either party because I don't believe in those fucking political parties. It's all shit. Oh, you wanted to eat it? Well, if you didn't get there for the 5 second rule, then you could have fucking like fired his head and chastised him for it. That's the thing is, what comes of these wars other than making a ton of money? I mean, from Bush showing up. I mean, shit. Daddy Bush showing up. What have we really done? I mean, the war on terror, nobody even talks about that shit no more. Daddy Bush, oh, he played all that shit in fucking Kuwait and everything, protecting his friends. He's friends with the fucking Saudis. You know, fucking all this shit. I mean, if you look into it, it has a fucking agenda. And I'm not Alex Jones in it. It's just, they make money. Oh, that's it, because he's so passionate about everything he says. You know, he's like, and it's like, and you know, I'll listen to it and I'll think about it. Because I think he's more dead on, like, about some things like the Bilderberg shit. But when he's, like, going on about some of these other things, man, you are so fucking far-fetched, it's funny. And, of course, Steve is going to fucking vote for him. Why don't you vote for yourself? Because I don't think Alex Jones is fucking crazy, but shit, he's kind of out there. That's what I'm saying. He's got a news team. He can be dead on about shit. I mean, I don't like politics. I really don't like talking about it because everybody gets into fights. But, he needed that shit in order to get where he is. Because how the fuck else would he got anywhere? Because in this day and age, you want to get where Alex Jones is, and like when at the same age he did, Or, you know, and I don't mean like his actual physical age, but, you know, his whole fucking, you know, everything, just when he started. He needed an edge that nobody else had. Was it smart? Absolutely. Does he have to keep it up? Yeah, for hardcore fans. But yeah, I think Alex Jones is sometimes on the news and sometimes an entertainer. But I don't believe fucking anybody. Alex Jones and Young Turk. Yeah, see, there was the entertainer, and I bet you they were in on it. Now, see, and here's how I'll tell you, Steve. Look back 20 years. Look at wrestling. That shit was still. No, wait. Look back. Look 30 years back. Wrestling was that tight-lipped about what they do. Danielle wants to have sex with a teacher. What? Exactly, Wisco. Well, Wisco. Whiskey. Sitting here fucking trying to fucking. Look at this shit. I'm getting tired. I should have fucking psycho. No, but it'd be a funny fucking story though, whatever he did. I didn't realize nobody wants to mention that shit. I've said since she was married to fucking Bill, that bitch is the devil. That might be fired. Oh, god damn it. Shut up, Lydia. Oh, I know. I did see that from the Young Turks. It's funny to watch fucking political people get triggered. Oh, hell, and now Ghost is jumping on fucking Lydia for fucking supporting Hillary. I mean, I thought that woman was like the bane of Satan. I would have voted for Troy on anything over her. Whoever DY is, I would have taken him over fucking her. Or is that do it yourself? And Lois say what? Have you ever looked up her background? I mean, she was a Goldwater girl. She was down with the racism. And she made plenty of political moves to get herself into power. She just never go quite get it. I didn't say you, I'm talking about fucking her. I'm saying know who you're fucking voting for. See, this is the problem with this country. Nobody looks into shit. You don't know what the fuck you're voting for. Look at somebody's history. And, you know, you can say, yeah, she changed over the years and whatnot, but look at the way this one has acted ever since. She's a power-hungry, manipulative bitch. And guess what? Used to know a guy that fucking pulled fucking security in the fucking White House. And I heard some things. Nothing too drastic, but nothing I'm going to say here. Just family squabbles. She's a bitch. I mean, do you want that going through fucking, you know, menopause and shit, sitting on the fucking red button, you know? The bitch would blow up half the fucking world. It'd be like it'd be, you know, fucking. Yeah, okay. You want to fuck Bill Clinton? That's great. Whiskey might have an issue with that. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We were having fun, but I'm at 15%. So I got to get the fuck out of here. Because the fucking charger's in the house. So I got to go. Unless you want to just kill this motherfucker. What about Trump's cell phones? Oh God. The fucking fire dude is fucking whatever like Steve does. I think Republicans and fucking Democrats are dumbasses because they believe in fucking political systems that are run by the fucking rich. When you let fucking rich people run you, you're dumb. But I gotta get out of here before this fucking thing dies. Because it's gotta like process and shit. But boys and girls, we've been going for fucking 2 hours and 20 minutes, which is way longer than I thought. And I want to thank y'all for coming in. Didn't know all y'all still love me. I'm kidding. I'm fucking around. But hey, it's good seeing y'all and keep in touch. I'll talk to you soon. Some way, somehow. Take it easy. It's been so long, I can't remember how to end this shit. There it goes. Bye, motherfucker. And that's aimed at you, Whiskey Tango. Can't we get Planet Randy on there? I don't even know the motherfucker. You'd have to give me like some ammo to throw at him first. All I know he's fat and he's stupid.